What's up, you guys? This is Aubrey Bronze, aka Esteban the God, aka the Texas Warlock, and we're about to get into this reading. We're going to call this reading a Guaporia reading. So this place right here represents Guaporia, which is my dream world. So Guaporia tarot reading for Geminis. So it's going to be a quickie reading, but it's going to be Guaporia themed. And I'm getting ready to write a book about Guaporia, like what it is. It's similar to the Wizard of Oz and that type of stuff, but it's just in my kind of way. So I'm getting ready to write a book about it. It's going to be like a podcast book series called Guaporia, and the main character name is Aubrey Bronze, and you have Prince Esteban in it. You have the Wizard of Guap. You have the Texas Warlock in it. It's just like mainly like a lot of characters that the AKA names that I say for myself when I'm talking about, when I'm doing tarot, is going to be in a book in Guaporia. So let's go ahead and get into this Guaporia tarot reading for Gemini. These are my candles that I have available on my website on TexasWarlock.com. If you want a candle, they're available on TexasWarlock.com. They are 2 for $18 on the website. But if you happen to find me in person and you want them, they are 2 for $12, I believe. 2 for $12 or 2 for $15, something like that. But they're cheaper in person than online. So yeah, get your spiritual thug candles. Yeah, but let's go ahead and jump into this reading, all right? Spirit, when it comes to the sign Gemini, give me messages for Gemini. Anything they need to know, anything to be aware of, anything they need to pay attention to. Give me messages for the sign Gemini. Ooh, too many cards. Give me a message for Gemini. We just lay them out. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So the first card we have the King of Wands. The King of Wands. I see Gemini, you may be getting a position, some type of position when it comes to something you desire doing, some field that you're in. I see you getting like a business CEO type position where you're sitting in some type of chair when it comes to, or you may be a chairman of something, like becoming a chairman of something. The next card we have is the 7 of Cups. The 7 of Cups deals with a lot of options. So you have a lot of options when it comes to, I guess, some position that you're getting ready to be in, Gemini. Some position you're getting ready to be in. A lot of options. The next card we have, this is, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is not the 9 of Wands. I want to say this is the 8 of Wands. And I believe the 8 of Wands deals with like something happened really, really fast. Something happened really at a rapid speed. So this position that you get in, these options that you have, it's happened very, very fast for you. Very fast. Oh, and then we have the Magician. And Gemini, this is your card. This is this card is like Mercury. So Mercury deals with the other sign, Virgo. Well, you're ruled by Mercury. Virgo and Geminis are ruled by Mercury. But this sign is with manifesting, kind of using all your things that you have to get to where you want to go. So you may have manifested either some position, some fast change, or something, and you probably didn't even know you manifested it, Gemini. You probably were just talking and it just kind of started happening for you. So let's go ahead and clarify these messages. Let's clarify the King of Wands for Gemini. Clarify the King of Wands for Gemini. Something has happened really fast though. The King of Wands for Gemini. The King of Wands for Gemini. Oh, we have the Temperance clarifying the King of Wands. The Temperance deals with Sagittarius. So if it says on something about a Sagittarius, you may be dealing with a Sagittarius, or something about a Sagittarius. Something is getting ready to balance out for you. Something could be balancing out for you during Sagittarius season, which is, I believe, is the end of November in December. Let's see what else we get. Emphasis on the Sagittarius. Clarify the Seven of Cups for Gemini. The Seven of Cups. Clarify the Seven of Cups for Gemini. Clarify the Seven of Cups for Gemini. That popped out. So we got the King of Pentacles, baby. You might have a lot of options when it comes to suitors, or you can have a lot of options when it comes to some type of stability, some type of wealth, some type of options that's like 7 sources of income. You know what I'm saying? 7 sources of income, 7 sources of something you got going on, Gemini. But you have a lot of options. You have different ways to gain stability. You have different ways to gain wealth. You have different ways to hire people, maybe to work for you. You have a staff. I just see like you have a lot going on. I'm kind of like seeing like this card is you looking at a computer and you're looking at like money and schedules and all of that. So I might be talking to a Gemini that's in a manager position. All right, clarify the 8 of Wands for Gemini. Clarify the 8 of Wands for Gemini. The 8 of Wands. Ooh. I hope that's the 8 of Wands. If it's the 9 of Wands, it's okay, but we just gonna say it's the 8 of Wands. Okay, so the 5 of Pentacles clarified the 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands, I mean, the 5 of Pentacles deals with poverty, something. I just heard gambling, something about gambling. So I think Spirit is saying you need to be careful with some decisions you make, because you can go from having all your money to not having anything. So I don't know, just be careful with some decisions you're making when it comes to something moving very rapid and very fast. Very rapid and very fast with your money. Clarify the Magician card for Gemini. Clarify the Magician card for Gemini. Clarify the Magician card for Gemini. Clarify the Magician. We have the Gemini card, which is the Lovers. The Lovers is the Gemini card. So you might be you are manifesting something, but I think Spirit wants you to manifest consistency. Spirit wants you to manifest something to where it's stable. Don't just manifest the money. Manifest prosperity. Manifest infinite abundance. I think Spirit is telling you when it comes to you, because you have the gift of manifestation. It's just you need to learn how to use your power. And because I feel like you get stuff, Gemini, and then it just disappears. It just disappears, like it's gone. All right, so let's do some red flag cards for Gemini. Red flag cards for Gemini. Red flag cards for Gemini. Red alert flag cards for Gemini. Red flag cards for Gemini. So the first card we have is Libra. Something about a Libra. Spirit wants you to pay attention about something about a Libra, or you need to be paying attention to something when it comes to Libra season, which I believe is the end of September and going into October. All right, next a red flag card for Gemini. Next red flag card for Gemini is we have Cruiser. And y'all know what that is, especially my gay community. Y'all know what a cruiser is, but if you don't know what it is, cruiser is, you know, people that like to search for sexual activities outside. Outside in at a park or in a alleyway, in dark alleys, on the subway. Those are cruisers. So Gemini, if you are into that, I just say be very careful with that, because something can happen to where you can get caught, and you do not want to be on the news with a mugshot because you was at a park doing stuff you didn't have no business doing. You should have been doing in your bedroom. Okay, so for any Gemini out there that's into cruising, be careful. Spirit is saying be careful with that. Okay, so one more red flag card for Gemini. One more red flag card for Gemini. We have evil entity. Evil entity. Yeah, I'm getting something with like sex, money, like that. You need to be very, very careful with when it comes to manifesting some addictions. If you have any addictions, or if you feel like you can't like live without a certain type of activity, just don't overindulge, because those evil entities, they use that type of stuff. And if you a manifester, they don't want you manifesting. They don't want you using your gifts and inspiring people and leading people in the right way. So they're going to use those things to kind of get you up out the way. So just be careful with how you maneuver and overindulge in certain things. All right, so let's get some money messages for Gemini. Money messages for Gemini. Spirit, give me 3 money flashcards for Gemini when it comes to their money. Money flashcards for Gemini. Money flashcards for Gemini. All right, so the first card we have for Gemini is bills paid. Something about bills being paid. The next card we have is, it says direct deposit. Something about a direct deposit. Direct deposit. The next card we have is, well, the last money card we have, it says benefits. Social Security, food stamps, health benefits, retirement, housing, SSI Section 8. Spirit is want you to know some type of benefit is getting ready to come towards you. Some type of benefit is getting ready to come towards you, Gemini. All right. So that was your money flashcard messages and red flag card messages. Let's get you 2 moon oracle messages from my Lunar Oracle deck. Lunar Oracle deck. The moon, 26 lunar oracle cards. So 2 cards for Gemini, Spirit. Give me 2 cards for Gemini. All right, so the first card we have, it says Wanting Moon. It says, let go of that which is causing you inner turmoil. Now is the time for casting away emotions that are no longer serving you. All right, that was your first oracle message from the Moon Lunar Oracle deck. All right, and the last oracle message we have for Gemini is, it says, full moon, and we have a full moon tomorrow. So something that you need to pay attention to may be happening tomorrow, Saturday, for the full moon, or tonight. It says, take time to relax, recharge, and replenish your inner strength. All right, Gemini, those was your messages. I hope something resonated here, like I always say. Oh, make sure y'all go to my website. You can book a personal reading on my website, TexasWarlock.com, or you can get these candles. I have my Spiritual Thug sprays, which is cleansing sprays, available. And like I also say, if you live in Houston, Texas, and you want some of these products that I do make, you can request certain products that I can make for you. Or certain colored candles I can make for you, and get your readings done, and you can just get your products. I sell the Spiritual Thug do-rags, candles, and some other stuff is getting ready to come soon, so stay on the lookout for that. All right, so all right, Gemini, like I always say, this is Spiritual Thug Tarot, and I will catch y'all on the flip.